Before I get into this story, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. It really helps me share more stories like this. And I'd love to hear what you think about this one in the comments below. It was 2 a.m. when my phone buzzed. I squinted at the screen, groggy and half asleep, and saw a message from my wife. Didn't realize how late it got. I froze. My stomach dropped. It wasn't just the timing. It was the way she phrased it. So casual, so distant. Normally, even when she stayed late at work, she'd give me a heads up, a little, I'm staying late, don't wait up. But this felt like a doorway I wasn't supposed to open. I stared at the message for what felt like hours, heart-hammering, trying to decide what to say. Part of me wanted to trust her. She was my wife, my partner, but another part, something inside me screamed that things weren't as they seemed. I typed, erased, typed again. Finally, I replied, "Where are you?" Minutes passed. No response. My mind started replaying the last few weeks. Missed calls she brushed off with, "I was busy." Sudden secrecy about her phone. The faint perfume that wasn't hers. At first, I convinced myself it was paranoia. I wanted it to be nothing. I wanted to believe. Then came the next sign. The next morning, her phone sat on the counter, face down. I glanced at it casually, then noticed the notifications. Messages from someone named Jay at all hours. Flirty, inside jokes, emojis I didn't recognize. I felt my chest tighten, my hands shake. My first instinct was denial. It can't be. It's nothing. I'm imagining it. But I wasn't. And every day after, the pieces kept falling into place. Random laughter in the car when she was texting. Sudden explanations that didn't add up. Passwords she forgot to share with me. Even little things. How she avoided sitting close. How she suddenly remembered urgent work at odd hours. Felt like lies wrapping around our life. I remember sitting on the couch one night, phone in hand, just scrolling through the messages I never wanted to see. My world split in two. The wife I loved, who had made me breakfast every Sunday and held my hand through nights I couldn't sleep, and this version of her I didn't recognize. The one who was laughing with someone else, sharing secrets, making memories that weren't mine. I didn't confront her immediately. I couldn't. I wanted proof I wasn't misreading everything. I wanted to protect the idea of us, even if it meant lying to myself. But the evidence mounted. Hidden dinners, receipts she forgot to tell me about, texts accidentally left open on the screen when I walked by. Every little thing was a knife twisting. Finally, the breaking point came when she came home one evening, smiling like nothing was wrong. I couldn't take it anymore. I asked her calmly, almost whispering, "Who's Jay?" Her face froze. Then it fell. She avoided my eyes, fidgeted with her keys. And there it was, the confession, barely a whisper. I didn't mean for it to happen. It's funny how your heart can feel both crushed and hollow at the same time. I wanted to scream, cry, beg, and run all at once. I wanted answers, apologies, closure. But mostly, I wanted the woman I married back. And she wasn't there. We talked for hours. Or maybe minutes. It felt like both. She explained how it started as a friendship, how she felt neglected, how she justified everything in her mind. I listened, mostly numb, interjecting only when the guilt in her voice made me angrier than I thought possible. I realized then that this wasn't just about her. It was about us. The small cracks we ignored, the late nights I stayed at work, the little words of love we stopped saying. I didn't forgive her. Not yet. Maybe never fully. But I needed to forgive myself for ignoring my own instincts, for putting love before truth. The next morning, she left for work. I stayed behind, sitting on the edge of the bed, phone in hand. I typed a message to her. "We need space. I can't do this right now." And for the first time in weeks, I felt a flicker of control, of clarity. Even now, weeks later, I remember every small detail. The way the morning sunlight fell across the room, the faint smell of her perfume, the silence that followed her departure. Life goes on, but you never forget. You learn. You rebuild. You remember who you are without someone who broke your trust. I'll never stop loving what we had, but I've learned that self-respect is louder than betrayal, And moving forward doesn't erase the past, it honors it. So, if you've ever felt that gut-wrenching betrayal, know this. It's okay to step back, to feel, and to take your time. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find that you're stronger than you ever thought possible. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more stories like this. And share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your experiences and how you overcame heartbreak.